The music. Hey, welcome back to Blackwell Deception. Okay. I'm gonna go through all of these hundreds of things that we've learned, and some of the stuff I didn't even get a chance to look at. Jamie Graham, blood work clean, no sign of harmful or illegal substances, cause of death, traumatic hemorrhage due to spontaneous bleeding through the brain tissue. And I'm pretty sure that that's the same way Tiffany died. I didn't get to see the email. My name's Scott Haynes. My wife Madison told me you were badgering her and my mother with questions yesterday. Family's been through a tremendous ordeal and don't need you stirring things up. I don't want to get the police involved, but I will. Scott Haynes. Oh, this is in regards to his wife, the son of what's her name? Pauline? Oh my goodness, I've already forgotten everybody's name. At least I think. So let's Seb said that Jamie was a drug addict among other things.
Now this is interesting. Seb said that Jamie was a drug addict, but her blood work came back clean. Something's not right here.
Did Seb lie? Seb insisted that Jamie was a drug addict, but her autopsy report said she was completely clean. Nightclub. The professor told me that Jamie is dead, but seems to be a natural death. STP relates to Tiffany and Rachel, whom I know absolutely nothing about. I kind of want to call... Oh, Madison. Her and my mother. Well, they're dead to me now. I don't need them anymore. Well, I kind of wanted to call because I needed to know one more thing about... I needed to know one more thing about her, but I don't remember what that thing was. Well, either way, we have to go back to the club. Fundraise. I'm just trying to remember. Cafe. Okay. Just trying to remember, like, it was a lot of information towards the end.
There's a sign that says the VI. I could try and climb over.
I didn't mean I wanted to talk to Seb and confront him about his potential lies.
Hi again. She was a drug addict.
Yeah, big time. She kept trying to get boring. Right.
He's got a point.
Seb, you told me that Jamie was on drugs a lot, but Jamie never used drugs.
What do you mean?
I spoke to a cop. He saw the autopsy report. She was completely clean.
That's impossible. She was always talking about ecstasy, trying to get me on it.
If she took anything, it wasn't stronger than cough medicine.
I don't believe this.
I've got the report right here. Sort of. Do you want the cop's number?
No, I don't want his number. Why would she lie about something like that? That's crazy.
You know her better than I do.
Yeah, maybe I did. She wanted to be interesting. She always thought she was boring. But she wasn't. She was fantastic. She read Robert Ashbless, for God's sake. How many girls read Ashbless?
I don't even know who that is.
Not many.
She wanted to live, she said. Feel alive. She was kidding herself. Told everyone she was taking drugs, not having the guts to really do it. Stupid girl. I honestly thought that she and I... God, look at me. What the hell am I doing here? Is this me now? Following her ghost around like some lovesick puppy?
How do you know her
sick,
ghost is
Jamie.
here?
You were sick.
Oh. Bye, Seb. Okay. Did we actually learn anything in that? I guess not, question mark? Oh, wait.
There's this.
There's one more thing I need to learn about Jamie. I don't remember what it was, though.
Hey, kid. Care to finish what we started?
Hey, you.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
I need to learn. Oh, what she
So,
does in her spare
what do you do?
time.
Nothing much.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
I got the last piece of information I needed from Seb.
Robert Ashbless was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
The one about the guy. You know, I think he wore a hat.
Right.
But we're gonna have to learn more.
I've got a script.
I'm gonna have to learn more about which book she has. We might have to go back to her place. To her dorm room. We'll go back to her dorm room and look at her books? Question mark? Maybe? Beep beep boop beep. There's a poster, a closet.
It's full of makeup, nail polish, eyeliner, hairspray. I guess that's college for you. Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important. We don't need any of that stuff. Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
Yeah, I agree.
This is really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes? These books are pretty generic. They wouldn't tell me anything.
Desk, mess, shelf, schedule. I'm pretty sure we can check her laptop again. Seb. Seb's in here a couple times. I got most of the information I needed from here. Oh, well, from here and from her teacher. Let's call her teacher again and see if she can help us. This is where I call the teacher spot, apparently.
Hello?
Hi, Elaine? It's me again.
Rosangela, what can I help you with?
The police.
Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
No, I got nothing.
What made her brilliant?
Well, like I said, she had a keen interest in Middle East, but as I said, such a...
Yeah, see, that's where the Middle Eastern...
Why were the police involved?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man...
Durkin.
I should get going. Thanks again.
Sure. You take care.
She doesn't have... Maybe I can look it up? I don't remember what he said. Crap. I don't remember the name of the book. Let's go back. Because of my horrible memory when it comes to names.
Hey, kid. Care to...
Hey, you.
So,
You got a question? Ask it. Nothing much.
this usually isn't my...
Really?
Not anymore?
Nah.
Ashbliss.
Robert Ash...
Really? I used to read him all the time.
Robert
Which is your favorite?
The first one?
Really? What was it called?
Yeah, you know, I forget.
Look at me. I'm surprised.
What's with the,
I've got a scram.
I make...
Oh, I can switch to her while he's up there. My goodness. I know it's not the case, but the music, oops, seems so much louder down here. Sir Robert Palm Ashbliss was an English author whose body of works include novels, short stories, plays, and song lyrics. He is best known today for the Anubis at the Gate novel.
Hey, kid.
Hey, you.
So,
You got it.
what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much.
Ah, I read
This
books.
usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
Books. I just told you.
Robert Ashbliss was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
Anubis at the Gate.
Anubis at the Gate was always a favorite.
Oh yeah, if you want to go with the popular one.
You don't like it?
I like
Oh,
telepathically
sure, it's great, but
told
that's the
Joey
first one people
the
always
answer.
pick. You wrote other stuff, you know.
Like what?
Oh, dark drawings and drawing a last. If you liked Anubis, you'd like those too.
Really? I'd have to look him up sometime.
I've got a bunch in storage somewhere. Maybe I could let you borrow one sometime?
I'd like that.
How about right now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Not sometime. Right now. God, I hate this place. Why do I come here every night? To have fun? I just feel more miserable. Let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me, gorgeous. Where to? We can go anywhere.
Well, my dorm isn't far.
Your dorm.
Yes. The John Jay Dormitory, room 402.
Well,
Oh.
Ah.
I get the feeling we're going to be good for each other.
What is this? I didn't
This
actually.
just got a lot more interesting.
I didn't actually think he'd make any progress with her. I just got the achievement, still got it. Like, I didn't actually think he'd be able to, like, romance her.
There. I want that to be my last memory of this place. Let's go. I'll be back in my dorm. Don't keep me waiting long, okay?
That was great. Alright, let's go. We're done here. Hopefully, we're done with this club.
What did you do to that girl?
I haven't done it yet.
Are
Oh.
you sure she's even legal?
Legal, she's dead.
This is disgusting.
Well, they're dead, you know. Let them do what they can while they can, I guess.
Are you seriously going in there to... I mean, can you even? You know?
I don't know. It's never come up before.
Ooh,
That's
God.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Look, believe it or not, I do have a small modicum of class. I'll do what I gotta do. No more and no less.
If you say so, Joey. But don't think I won't go in there. I won't want to, but I will.
Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna take the heavy-handed hints and just go in with Joey.
You came.
I told you I would.
So cold in here. I don't think I've ever been so cold.
Or
Look at
dead.
me, I'm freezing. Come warm me up.
Oh, I get to pick. I really want to pick yes. Like, the drama fan of me really wants to pick yes. Like, yeah, let's go with
Of course,
yes.
darling, if you're absolutely sure.
Of course I'm sure. I've never been so sure of anything. I feel so good when I'm around you. I don't want that feeling to go away. I feel like
Like-
myself again.
Like you're
Does
alive,
that
maybe?
make any sense? It's like I remember who I'm supposed to be, not what Gavin told me to be.
Gavin.
He's full of crap. I was just a bit lost, and he took advantage.
Yep.
Just what did he do?
Look at you, so chivalrous. He told me I was dying, that I was wasting my life. Maybe he was right. Nose in a book or a computer, that was me. He said I had to stop studying and start living, have a full life, have fun. But after meeting you, I remember, my life wasn't so bad, was it?
Only you can judge that.
I had my family, I had a few friends, I liked my classes, I even had a sort of boyfriend. Things were good. Why didn't I see that? I didn't have to be so miserable. Stupid, huh?
You're far from home. It messes with your head. People get confused. It happens.
Sure, that's
That's
obvious
true,
now,
too.
isn't it? It's like I couldn't think straight. Even right up until the end,
The end of what?
The end of her life.
Please, darling. The end of what?
It's so cold in here.
Oh, now she knows.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. I'm dead and you're sorry. Is this really happening?
It's already happened.
I died. In the club. I died. I remember it perfectly. It was like being ripped apart.
I know. It happened to me once too.
But it's over now?
Yes, dear. It's over.
So what now?
Red, I know you're listening. That's your cue.
I'm here. This is kind of what this age is for figuring out who you are and what you truly like, but I don't know, like you kind of have to still make good choices.
Jamie.
Yeah. It's just so much to take in.
Make good choices,
I know.
kids.
So what now? Just float into the light and I'm gone?
I don't know what happens after, but yes. Just head toward the light.
So this is it? I'm really dead.
Yeah.
Gavin told me to live life to the fullest. Ironic, huh?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If I had only taken a minute to think about what I was doing. But it's too late for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Gavin, he's going to do this to someone else. I know it. I feel it. He's already done it. Countless times.
Do you know where we can find him?
We'd meet on campus. I don't know where he lives. Funny. Didn't seem suspicious at the time. It's fading. Everything is just fading.
We'll get to him. We'll stop him. It's what we do.
Promise?
It's time to go, Jamie.
I know. Tell Joey I said bye.
Sure.
And if he needs a cold shower or anything, tell him I'm sorry.
Oh. Listen, man, dead people have
You got her
feelings
off okay?
too.
Yeah, she's gone.
Good.
Something wrong?
No. I just want to meet this Gavin guy so I can sock him in the jaw.
It's personal
Joey?
for him
Who
now.
has this kind of power anyway? He brainwashed that poor kid. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some pretty out there stuff, but this? Well, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I think we should talk to Lisa again.
Her? She keeps more clam than a seafood buffet. But sure, why not?
Oh my goodness. The euphemism. Alright, I think we've resolved the whole Jamie dorm thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if the dorm falls off of list of locations. We're gonna go see Lisa. I still have to resolve the whole Tiffany thing. Let me in. And she's that old guy. The old guy's
Hi,
granddaughter.
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
They're all dead.
I learned something about Jamie Graham.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
I've learned something about Gavin and Jamie.
You have?
Can I come in? I'll tell you all about it.
Yes.
Oh. We're in.
And she spent all her time at that club until she died there. Her body was found in a dumpster a few streets away.
Poor girl. Jamie was such a quiet, shy thing when she came in here. She put herself under so much pressure. She spent her whole life doing what was expected of her, but she couldn't decide what was right for her. The girl was paralyzed. Coming to this city with all its possibility, it made her question the point of everything.
And you gave her answers?
She was so determined to fail, I couldn't help her.
So you sent her to Gavin.
Gavin and I have an arrangement.
Which is?
If I have a client who's determined to be unhappy no matter what, I send them to Gavin.
And then they die?
I don't know that, and neither do you. Just because this one died doesn't mean they all do. I gave you 2 names. Look into the other one, and don't come back until you do.
I'll be
They
back.
don't all die, huh? Huh. Well, I've, well, yeah. We're gonna exhaust, Tiffany as well. I think her name is Tiffany. Yeah. We're gonna exhaust Tiffany as well. I don't think I know enough about her. So when it comes to Tiffany, I have letters addressed to Tiffany, a woman named Rachel, but there's not enough information. Penelope was her name.
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row.
I guess it's mailbox 2.
Locked. Ugh. It looks the same as all the others.
It's locked, though. Can Joey get in it?
Let's have a look-see.
You can see what's in it.
It's too dark to make anything out. It's too dark.
It's too dark. Oh, I don't know what that's... Oh, it's the exit. Okay. Buzzers, notice boards.
Just a bunch of advertising. Although, this one looks interesting.
It's about the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure it's relevant, though. Because I don't think, like, again, I'm pretty sure the phone doesn't have Wi-Fi capabilities. I can call Sam or the teacher.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
But I have
After
no
you,
reason
Joey.
to talk to the teacher anymore, as far as I know. There's papers, there's a photo, there's a window. Let's talk to her some more,
Hello
maybe?
again.
What?
Jeepers.
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least. So what's your beef, anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner, anyway.
Just leave me alone.
What?
So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one. Just leave me alone.
What is her beef?
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made. Just leave.
Okay.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Yeah. You know him?
Yeah.
Don't know.
You don't know.
No, forget it.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
She's not giving me any information.
Did you ever go to a nightclub called Munray's?
Why would I go to a place like that?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a professor named Elaine Appleton?
No, just
So she's not giving me any information about nothing.
Well, see you around.
yeah. See ya.
I can talk to her.
No
It's-
good. This is as far as I can move.
I can't go past this desk. I've looked at the photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked.
We rocked. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, it's like slang. I don't expect her to know it.
I can only assume her name is Rachel. It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died?
Have we tried looking up Tiffany? Can't look her up from here, and I can't switch back. So let's... STP... Leave our client alone. Tiffany Walters. I can try and look up STP, but alright, so I've exhausted everything in this area as far as I can tell.
Tipper.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. We always do.
I was just trying to switch back. So... Tiffany Walters. Let's try looking up Tiffany. Obituary. She died of a cerebral hemorrhage. Her Manhattan home. She is survived by her parents, making funeral arrangements in their hometown of Madison, Wisconsin. I'm like out of solutions. Like I'm out of options. I'm not sure what to do. I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Let's see if Durkin's got anything new to say.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Yeah?
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
Nah.
How can it mean nothing to him?
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
You're gonna have to be more...
He's kind of a cult leader. I'm not...
Yet?
Have you heard of...
Nah.
Do the initials...
Nah.
You are useless to me.
So, any progress on Jeremy?
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people, and the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Is there anything else to do in this cafe? Like, I didn't look at this at
Caramel
all.
espresso shots. I am so coming here when this is over. It has a panel for milk and everything.
She's real excited about this coffee.
Organically grown. Not bad. Those look pretty good, actually. It's the barista. Hi.
Hi! You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
I knew it. I never forget a face.
Wow.
Do you know the detective over there?
Durkin? He's a regular.
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should. Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Interesting.
I can't talk to her. She can't. She seems a little too happy about selling coffee for a living. $4 for coffee?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that thing does. Not sure I want to know either. Bags of coffee beans. Ugh. How long have those been sitting there?
He's so
It's the
cynical.
cop we met up on the High Line.
I'm gonna mess with him a little bit. Doesn't appear to care. Alright. Oh, they're open 24 hours apparently. I'm slightly stuck at the moment. Oh, I got a new email. Hi, Rosangela. It's been ages since you came to the gallery. How are you? I just wanted to let you know that Claude Erdon's The Dark Lady still hasn't been sold. I remember you were once interested in it. I can give you a good price if you still want it. The Dark Lady was the Countess. We kind of figured her out.
I don't think those are connected in any way.
We resolved that issue.
Rachel and Tiffany were in the same photograph together, so obviously they know each other.
Watch this barista be of Rachel.
I don't think... No,
Me neither. But I'm slightly stuck. I don't know where to go or what to do. But we're about to find out. Well, let's go bother Lisa a little bit more because I have some information on Tiffany. It's not going to be all the information she needs, but...
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
I learned something about Tiffany Walters. She's dead too. Lisa, do you know something about this?
I don't know anything. Like I said, I just suspect. Don't come back unless you know more.
Both girls are
Lisa,
dead.
both of these girls are dead.
I know that. You think I don't know that? But until I know that Gavin was involved with both of them, I don't see why it's any of my business.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Fine.
All right.
Hey, Joey?
We're going to figure this out.
So, any ideas?
We need to find out more about Tiffany, her friends, family. She's got to have somebody.
She does, but I don't have any information on them. Like, I know about Rachel,
That's
but,
all for now.
Yeah.
but it's not like I have a last name. Like, I can't just search Rachel. Yeah. It's too vague. There are no names in any of,
Rachel and Tiffany were in the same photograph together, so obviously they know each other.
Yeah, but how do I determine?
If there's any connection, it's the name Gavin.
It's true, Jeremy did die as a result. Alright, let's go mess with that, let's go mess with that mailbox a little bit more. I feel like if the answer's anywhere, it's gonna be there.
No response.
This is locked. Can you use the press pass on
I'm
it?
not sure what that...
Listen, I'm just seeing what sticks here.
It looks the same as all the others. Locked. I've already put a card in the slot.
Oh! Oh, my card glows in the dark!
Let's have a look-see.
That was just pure luck. Okay, so this is not how this works at
I
all.
can just make out the return address. This letter is from someone named R. Abu.
Take my card.
Who knew that thing would be useful after all?
Yeah, this isn't how things that glow work. So now I have a new note. Found R. Abu. We can ask her about it, but I doubt she'll have anything to say.
Too many results. Whoever R. Abu is, I won't find it this way.
Alright. I wonder if we can use a little, just to use a little common sense. Alphabet City Community Board. Hi everyone, I just wanted to post and let you know that my new coffee house is open. It's called Cup of Clay and we're on 9th Street and Avenue A. Come swing by and say hi, Rachel Abu. So, the barista is Rachel. So we're just gonna head back to the cafe real quick and talk to this barista again.
Hi again.
Hi!
Are you Rachel Abu?
Yeah, that's me.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters.
Tiffany? What about her?
You were friends, right?
Sort of. Yeah, we were friends before she died.
I'm looking into her death.
Why? Wasn't it a brain aneurysm or something?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, okay, but I'm not sure what kind of help I can be.
Anything is better than nothing. Well, let's start
You
with
wouldn't know
Gavin.
anybody named Gavin, would you?
Funny. I think Tiffany did mention that name once or twice, but I don't remember the context. Sorry.
So you and Tiffany were friends?
A few years ago. We were both office temps, and when our jobs ended, we got close. I went on to start this place. She stayed on with the temp agency. She was trying to find her way, you know? Maybe she thought she found it.
What do you mean?
She met some guy named Ken at one of her temp jobs. Then she stopped hanging out with me. Same old story. I don't
Bros
blame
before
her. It
hoes.
happens.
Temp agency.
Have you ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
This STP is a huge question mark.
What do you know about the guy Tiffany was with?
Only that his name was Ken, and she met him while on one of her office temp jobs. Tiffany was kind of intense about him. She really fell head over heels. I couldn't tell if it was sweet or if it was scary.
Do you know where Tiffany was temping when she met Ken?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, and those temp agencies bounce you around.
What about the agency she worked for?
We didn't work at the same agency, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
And you guys became friends but didn't, like, cover any of this stuff?
Do you know anything about a nightclub called Mondays?
Might as well.
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
Oh, well, what about
Do you know
Jeremy?
a Jeremy Sams?
Nope, sorry.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
Sometimes. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Just asking. She's not gonna know Elaine.
Do you know anyone named Elaine Appleton?
Nope, sorry.
Alright. Let's hope
Thanks.
get out of
I'll see you
her.
around.
Have a good night.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and poke. I can't believe I called this. I'm gonna go poke Tiffany a little bit with the new information that I have.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
I'm just gonna
Hello
ask her
again.
about like Ken and the
What?
temp agency and see if she has anything to say.
So, tell me about Ken.
Ken? He's wonderful.
Is he now?
I can't begin to explain.
Try me.
Wait. Not you too.
Huh?
Why is everyone against us? I don't understand.
I'd like to understand. How about you tell me about it?
Just go away.
So, I heard you work as a temp.
Yeah, I'm a temp. I know it's not a real career, but so what? I'll find my way. In fact, maybe I already have.
Okay.
Easy there. I was just asking. No judgments here.
So Ken.
I'd like to talk to Ken. You think you could introduce me?
Why? So you can tell him more lies about me? I don't think so.
I think that Ken hired these people here.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
She was probably stalking him or harassing him. Yeah. She was probably stalking him, and he was like, "Nope, I'm done. No thanks." Can I get these papers
Not
out of the
sure
way?
what blowing.
It's always worth a try. He's so judgy. I'm not sure what to do now. So it turns out that there's two. This has always been my least favorite part of the notes, and it's combining two things that may potentially relate.
STP could be a temp agency, I suppose. Only one way to find out. Give me a sec.
You talking to me?
Bingo. STP stands for Sterling Temp Placement. And here's the address. It's just south of Midtown.
You enjoy that thing a little too much.
It's making life a little bit easier. I'm going to Sterling.
Hi.
Hey, weren't
are
you at the
busy?
club earlier?
Sorry, we're not taking new applicants right now. And even if I were, it's several hours past closing time.
I'm not looking for a job, sorry. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Will this take long?
It depends on you.
Fine, what do you want?
The hour.
You're open kind of late.
Like I said, we're not open. Just because I'm not seeing a client doesn't mean there isn't work to do.
Alright, well, damn.
Do you know anyone named Ken? I think Tiffany was involved with him.
I can't tell you anything about that. That's confidential information.
So something happened, but you can't tell me about it.
I said nothing of the sort.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
If you want to know more, come back during business hours.
He's gonna be less than helpful.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters. She used to work for this agency.
Yes, I remember her.
I need to know what company you placed her in.
That, I'm afraid, is confidential.
Are you aware that Tiffany is dead?
I am aware, yes, but it doesn't change anything.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
No, I don't.
Are you familiar with the Jeremy Sams?
Never heard of him.
Well,
Do
we're
you
just
ever go
gonna
up to
hit
the
him with
High Line?
everything.
I don't. No time.
Gavin, we asked. Tiffany, we asked. Sterling, we asked.
Do you know anyone named Elaine Appleton?
No, I don't.
Do you know anything about a nightclub called Munray's?
No, I don't.
He's giving me nothing.
Well, thanks. I'll be going now.
Right.
They look like leaflets for this temp agency. I don't think I need any of those.
Alright, we're gonna do a little,
We don't need to go back there. They look like leaflets advertising this office.
How do you know what a leaflet is?
Sterling here forgot to change the month. Does it want a hug? Now there's a logo that's overcompensating for something. Just saying.
There's quite a few blue jokes in this.
Not sure
here.
what
Looks like a race car calendar. I don't need his calendar.
What I need is our answers.
I don't think he'd like it if I wandered through his office.
He's got no information for me at all.
This is STP, all right. Why would I need that?
Well, she worked for Sterling. She worked for Sterling.
I don't think those are connected in any way. Tiffany used to work for a temp agency called Sterling Temp Placements.
But they won't tell me what company. Oh! Let's flash a press pass at him and see if he gives me more information.
You might be interested in seeing this.
The City Post? Is that who you're working for?
Yes, the biggest paper in the city. Maybe you can be more forthcoming now.
No, doesn't change a thing. Confidential is confidential. You just made doubly sure that I won't say anything.
Damn! That did not work as I'd
I don't
hoped.
see how that...
Here, have
I
my
already told him I
card.
was a reporter. Showing him this would only confuse things.
Well, maybe that's the point. We just want the information. I can't talk to Joey in front of the guy. We've learned nothing.
Hey, Joey?
What is it this time?
Listen.
If Tiffany worked for a temp agency, we need to find out which one.
Finding stuff out.
Well, we know what
That's all
temp
for now.
agency she
Yeah.
worked for. But we don't know how to get the information. Well, we have information that we can confront her with.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello again.
Do.
What?
Sterling.
I heard you worked for Sterling.
Oh, those jerks.
Jerks.
They fired me, terminated my contract, for no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Whatever. It's not like there aren't other temp agencies.
They fired her. Because of Ken?
I'd like to talk to Ken. You think you could introduce me?
Why? So you can tell him more. I don't think.
Well, see you.
Yeah.
So she was fired from the temp agency.
Okay, you can relax. I'm back.
Joy.
I'm hitting a lot of walls here. Not appreciating it. Can you imagine a time when there weren't walkthroughs and people just had to figure stuff out?
Hi again.
Yes?
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me why?
Look, we had a serious complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
It was
Absolutely
Ken.
not.
I know who made it.
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened, happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Resort to blackmail his reputation.
So you'd say your reputation is important.
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
Well, I'm afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth about how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death. In the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you could follow.
Nope.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline.
Absolutely
It's a
not.
shame
You're
that
my
I don't
only
have someone
lead.
else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this place entirely.
This is blackmail. Fine. The man you want is Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.
Oh, Ken Sharp. Is the guy who filed the, Oh, man. I gotta go somewhere to figure out how to get there. My note updated. Ken is now Ken Sharp. Sharp Sound. New location. Owned by Kenneth Sharp and Cecil Sharp. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This name. The C Sharps. Yep. That guy's from a few games ago. The C Sharps were... Oh, those were her aunt, though. Those weren't her. Becca, I found your phone. I've got it in my desk drawer. Swing by when you get a chance. I'll give it back to you. Ken. Becca.
It says Gal Friday Publishing.
It's probably locked. I'm sure it is.
Locked.
Yep.
It says Sharp Sound.
That's the door we want. Joey's ready.
Come on in.
Cecil Sharp is the piano player at the bar.
Hi, are you Ken Sharp?
I sure am. What can I do for you, Miss...
Blackwell. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nah, the midnight oil can wait. What's up?
I'm helping out the City Post with an article. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
The newspaper. Sure. Ask away.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
This place? We're an audio studio. You need any voiceover music or sound design? Then we're your guys.
Nice.
So, tell me about yourself.
Not much to say. What you see is what you get.
Do you ever deal with a temp agency called Sterling?
Yeah, I use them to hire temps sometimes, when things get busy.
Are you using them now?
Not at the moment.
No.
Things are pretty slow.
And let's get
to
to
talk
it.
to you about Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Walters, she used to work for you as a temp.
Did she? I'm afraid we've gone through quite a few temps.
Look
Yeah,
at that
I'll
furrowed
bet he
brows.
has.
So, I'm sorry. She might have worked for us, but I don't remember her.
This game is so blue.
Did you ever talk to a reporter named Jeremy Sams?
Nope.
He from the City Post too?
Yeah, I'm covering for him.
Sorry, I don't think I ever met the guy.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
That just opened up, right? Haven't been able to get up there yet.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Can't say that I do, no.
I don't think he'd know anything about... Because these two are tied to Jamie. Jog his memory.
Are you sure you don't remember a Tiffany Walters?
I told you, I don't remember anyone named Tiffany Walters.
I spoke to a guy from Sterling. He confirmed she worked here.
For all I know, he might be right, but I don't remember her. Like I said, we go through a lot of temps here.
You filed a complaint with Sterling about Tiffany. You don't remember that?
Have you ever worked with temps? Some are all right, but others, well, there's a reason why they are temping. So sure, I've made my share of complaints, but can I remember any specific one? No.
Were you ever in a relationship with anyone named Tiffany?
Miss Blackwell, was it? I have a wife and 2 kids, and none of them are named Tiffany.
I'm just following a lead. I was told that Tiffany was involved with someone named Ken.
Well, it wasn't me.
Are you sure you don't?
I told you.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
We get insta-kicked. We're not allowed to look at anything. Well, he was helpful.
It's the door to the stairwell.
Can we take the stairs?
I am not walking down 33 flights of stairs.
33? Let's go confront Tiffany about Ken.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello again.
What?
I met Ken, and believe me, you can do better.
How can you say that? We're meant for each other. It's just... He doesn't realize it yet. But he will.
Okay, this is getting a bit Creepsville.
Yeah, she's like a borderline stalkery. It's not a whole lot more.
About this Gavin fella.
I told you I...
So you...
No, I can't.
You can't say?
Why are you bothering me? Just leave me alone.
Oh, for a minute I thought I was clicking through it a bit too quickly.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
Oh. Alright, let's have a conversation. I need a little assistance.
Okay, you can relax. I'm back.
Joy.
Get over here, I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
Jeepers.
Ken Sharp's a pretty smooth talker. I bet he's hiding something. Alright, let's get back.
Sure.
Let's go. Let's go back. We're gonna go back to, Sharp Studio.
Nothing interesting in there.
But can I just send Joey into Sharp Sound?
I'm gonna go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
Oh, I guess I can.
I couldn't even begin to guess what this stuff is for.
I can imagine. Yep, it's the C Sharps. He's ornery and died. That's his sister. She also died. Framed Polaroid.
He looks pretty intent on, well, whatever the hell he's actually doing.
Can I go through here? Ooh.
Nothing important back there.
At least he's like going in and
I couldn't even...
saying like, oh, there's nothing back there.
I can barely make anything out in here.
Black thing.
It's kind of black. I have no idea what it is. I can't see a thing.
It's a cell phone. I can tell what it is.
Looks like a letter. I can't make out what it says.
It's a cell phone.
I couldn't
I don't have the number for it though. I'm trying to think if I can find a number for it. Maybe it's just the number for
I'm not taking it. It says
Gal Friday Publishing. Hey, I got me a new phone number. Owned by Rebecca Whitaker. Becca. So let's enjoy Becca.
I'm gonna go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
I'm gonna come over to the drawers. And I'm gonna call. Buzz.
Looks like a love letter. And it's signed Tiffany.
Ken.
Sounds like our boy Ken knew Tiffany after all.
Ken, last night was the most magical night of my life. I never knew I could feel this way. I'll be dreaming of you tonight. XOXO, Tiffany.
It looks like one of those plastic squares Red calls a phone.
Alright, we're done here. Let's just get Ken to sing and then we'll be good. Oh, we can hang up.
Come on in.
You've got a note in your drawer, I believe. How'd you know? Oh, yeah.
That's an interesting picture up there. I don't recognize the band.
Well,
the
you
C
wouldn't.
Sharps.
That was my dad's group. They haven't
his
been together
dad's
since
group.
the 60s.
What happened to them?
They died.
They died, I think.
What?
He never talked about it much.
He knows.
Who's that man in the photograph?
Him? That's my dad. He and I started this place about 20 years ago.
Cecil.
He's retired now, but he pops his head in sometimes.
So, tell me, Ken, why do you have a letter from Tiffany in your desk?
What? Oh, what is this? Are you sneaking in here while I'm not around? Is that it?
Maybe I'm just psychic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just call the police.
I just want to find out what happened to Tiffany.
Look, whatever happened to her, it had nothing to do with me.
Maybe you're right, but maybe you can tell me what happened so I can decide for myself?
You're a real piece of work. Fine.
Thank you.
Go on. Ask what you want.
Why do you keep the letter if the relationship is over?
I don't know. Nostalgia, maybe? It was nice at the beginning. She was crazy, but she saw something in me. I suppose I still want to hold on to that. Especially now that she's, gone.
So,
True.
tell me about Tiffany.
Look, you breathe a word of this, and I'll have the police on you so fast it'll make your head spin.
I'm not concerned about it.
All right. Yes, I knew Tiffany. You probably guessed that we were involved.
I gathered that.
I was working late. We were doing spots for a new TV commercial, and she volunteered to help out. I thought she just wanted the overtime, but it turns out she wanted something else.
Oh, man.
So she came on to you?
Yeah, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Look, I'm a married guy with 2 kids. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't help myself. It was like a drug. Of course, the girl was completely crazy. I should have noticed that right off.
Like Fatal Attraction crazy.
Crazy? How so?
My God, the girl was obsessed. Showing up at the office at all hours, stalking me, calling my house at night. She kept saying we were destined to be together, that it was fate. Even when I tried to break it off, she wouldn't take no for an answer. God, what a nightmare. I should have broken it off long before I did.
So you did end things with her?
God, yes. I had to. Even if I wasn't a married man, the woman was a complete head case. Talking about the stars and fate and destiny. She even started calling me Turtle Dove. What a nightmare.
Turtle
Dove.
So I buckled down and ended it. And she didn't take it well. I had to get a restraining order put on her. I've learned my lesson, that's for sure. No more temps. And definitely no more affairs. My life is with my wife and family.
Yeah, because that's typically how cheaters work. They cheat once and they're
So
done.
you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment she was.
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. Like I told you, I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment.
Well,
Got it.
thanks.
See you around.
All right, so we're leaving, and I'm gonna end it here. Assuming it doesn't push me in anything. It doesn't look like it will. So I'm gonna end this one here, and we're gonna pick it up by... Did I gain any notes from that? I didn't. So we're gonna end up going back to Tiffany's to have a little conversation with her about Ken and the state of things. But until then, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks, as always, for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye. Draw a heart.